Weißes hergeschickt.
I think they're so cute. Hello and happy Monday, the 23rd of February. It's been a hot minute since I picked up this camera. I still didn't upload to the vlog from 2 weeks ago. Yeah, it has been wild, and I like to, or I will try to keep it real on my socials. And while I do try to take this whole content creation very seriously, I think it's also really important to don't lose the touch to reality. And sometimes life happens and there are just other priorities besides content creation. I hope that the 12 people watching do understand that it's not a lack of interest or anything like this. It's more like trying to figure out the balance between taking content creation very seriously, but also not losing touch to my personal life and reality. That being said, while the last 2 weeks have been hectic and busy, and yeah, I will try to do my best to pick up this camera more this week, and then hopefully be able to have a nice weekly vlog again. I do have some good plans for this week. Besides working, I do have the day off tomorrow, so on Tuesday, which is nice, and I'm gonna go to the hairdresser and yeah, just enjoy the day. And then what else? I'm gonna meet my best friend, which I'm really excited about. Spend some time with my grandparents, and on the weekend I will see my brother and the kids, which is super nice because we live pretty far away, and it's always nice that, yeah, when I get to see them. So yeah, fingers crossed that I will be able to pick up this camera more and share this week's content. Good morning, it is Tuesday the 24th of February and it's 9:30 a.m. I wanted to leave at 8 a.m. and here I still am. But you know what, I do have my day off, and I really woke up this morning and I told myself I want to be mindful and not to stress. All the things that I wanted to do early, I can also do them later. So I'm gonna leave now. It's gonna take me like 1.5 hours to drive to my hairdresser. Yes, I drive that far because she's that good. And then I also want to get some things done while I'm in the city, and then in the evening I'm meeting a friend for dinner.
Ja, da schauen wir noch einmal, was heute definitiv ist, ist aber auch nicht möglich.
Hello, I am done at the hairdressers, and she once again did an incredible job. I don't have roots anymore, which feels so good. This hairdresser's appointment was well overdue. I was supposed to have it in December already, but then unfortunately got sick. So I missed a couple of months and now I feel fresh again. Something about getting your hair cut and colored just always gives you great endorphins. Now, I calculated my time a little bit wrong because I did think it would take much longer, which luckily it didn't. But now my friend Priska, who I'm meeting, is still working, obviously, because not everyone can have the day off. So now I'm deciding if I should just sit in the car and wait, or if I should drive to the restaurant already where we're meeting. There's also like a little shopping mall around in the area, so I might just stroll through the mall. Let's see. I'm gonna give myself a little break here in the car, and then yeah, we'll decide. It is Wednesday, the 25th of February. I am working now again after having the day off yesterday. I honestly can't remember what I told you and what I didn't tell you. I used yesterday to go to someone that checks your sight, and unfortunately my eyes got way worse, so I need new glasses, and I inserted the clips already in the video, so if you want to help me pick out new glasses, please let me know. Then I went to the hairdresser, finally feel fresh again, and walked through the city a little bit, and then I met one of my girlfriends for dinner, which was really nice. There's a lot of work to do, and I'm going to visit my grandma, which I try to do fairly often, and I actually I don't have to film. I want to film a lot of cooperation videos. One of them I think is already done. I just need to send the video for approval. The other one is almost done, and then 2 I still have to film. So so that's what I really need to do this week.
Ja?
Ja, ja.
Da ist ja eine Kamera.
Dummerweise mein weißes hergeschenkt.
Hello, happy Monday, the 2nd of March. I must be the world's worst vlogger, because I think for last week's vlog I might have maybe 5 minutes of footage, but I thought I would use a couple of minutes now to just reflect on the week, even though there's no footage of it. On Saturday I did a little day trip with my parents to Metz, which is a little city in France. Then I also met with my best friend, which, if you are lucky like me and you have an incredible best friend in your life, you know how healing that is. And I can't even describe our friendship. And that might sound a little bit weird now, but I truly feel like she is a part of me. She's not a friend, and I know we're not related, but she's not just a friend that doesn't... It's just more than a friendship. I love her so much. Girlhood is having good friendships and also knowing who you can count on. Friendships come and go, but having, it can be 1, it can be 2, best friend that stays through anything, that you trust with anything, is such a big blessing in life, seriously. And I count myself so lucky anytime I talk to him. On Sunday, I met with another friend, and we were just sitting outside, eating, drinking the first Aperol in the sun, which was beautiful. And then tonight I'm doing something fun, but that's gonna go this week's vlog, so I have to wait for a week to see what I'm doing. Well, then we can yap a little bit, or not yap, but I want to know your thoughts on this. I try to see my grandparents every second month. I have 2 sets of grandparents. One set is still grandma and grandpa and they're married, and another set is not a set, it's one grandma. And my 2 grandparents are really old, they're 95, and my other grandma is still kind of young, she's 81, I think. I know how fast time runs, so I'm trying to be very mindful to see them every other month and spend time with them. And every time I do, and I know that's my issue, I put so much pressure on myself, or I'm always thinking that I didn't spend enough time with them, I didn't talk to them enough, I didn't care for them enough. And in reality, I know that I'm doing as much as I can. Sometimes I'm going to them for to eat lunch with them in my lunch break. Sometimes I spend the evenings with them. Then other times we're having a big family dinner together. So I know that I'm probably doing as much as I can in the time that I have. Nevertheless, I feel so guilty not spending more time with them. And sometimes that's eating me alive. Literally, sometimes after I visit them, I go in my bed and I have such a big cry, because that's another topic. Also with my parents, sometimes I think like, what do you mean? You're your own little person? You were a teenager once, you were a kid once, you have all of this life that you experienced, and I don't know, it's, for example, on Friday I went out to dinner with my parents and 2 of their friends, and they were exchanging stories from their youth. And I mean, I know that my parents were teenagers and kids once, but sometimes I really look at them and I think they're so cute. I can't explain it in other words, that they have their own stories. And don't get me wrong, I don't mean that in an ignorant way. Of course, I am aware that they have their own life. But I feel like sometimes we forget that they are not just our parents. Guys, okay, now we have a couple of minutes more footage on this vlog. I have to continue working, because then after work I have fun plans. I don't know if I will be able to edit the vlog today and upload it today, which is Monday, which I'm trying to upload the week's vlog on Monday. Otherwise, it's gonna come Tuesday or any other day of the week. You know what? Let's not put pressure on what day it's gonna go up, because again, life is wild, you never know, but I'm trying. I'm really trying. Oh, almost forgot. Here's your gentle reminder to be kind to yourself and to others. We are all just trying our best, and a little softness truly goes a long way.